And the lights are now on. 5 lights on. Lights are out and they're on the way, and it's a good start from the Williams driver of Burrell, who's already in front of the Haas driver. Fruitful on the inside is getting through into P3 as well. Can he get through to P2? No, he doesn't. He slots in behind the Williams driver. But an awesome start from Burrell, and Cameron losing 2 positions already. Then it's Fruitful in P3, Cameron in P4, Davy and Damiano in P5 and 6, but will they swap positions? It's Milan in P6, side by side with the McLaren of Damiano, and Burrell heads into the lead of the Belgium Grand Prix. Black Box being overtaken at the Lecombe chicane. Black Box in P2, Burrell in P1, Fruitful in P3. As Sven and Mika are fighting with each other out of the bus stop chicane, they make a little bit of contact, and now Mika is back in front, and Steph is trying to get a move on Sven as well. Steph now into P10 momentarily, as Sven gets past once again on the soft compound. Difference between Steph and Sven on the medium and the soft, and Steph side by side. Oh no! Sven has been spun around by making contact with Steph. Ferrans in P7, oh no! Almost losing his car, trying to get on the power as early as possible, and now side by side with Damiano through Blanchimont. Is he getting ahead of Damiano? They make contact at Blanchimont, but the Williams driver is ahead. Will he brake later though? Yes, he will. And they're still side by side, with the Williams driver will win out on this one as Damiano heads up the track and now is in P7. Just ahead of Jerry van Bussel, who's still on the outside of Damiano. And Damiano's still in front. But let's head to the front of the grid, because now Black Box has the DRS. Is he able to overtake Burrell for the lead? He now opens his DRS and is in the slipstream of Burrell. He is side by side with Burrell and now is past Burrell. So Black Box once again into the lead of the Belgium Grand Prix. Burrell being demoted to P2, Fruitful into P3 still. But it's absolutely essential. Oh no, did we saw that on the screen? Yes, certainly. It's raining at Belgium. It's a wet race, people. So, rain here at Belgium. Now Fruitful in the slipstream of Cameron. It seems like Cameron got past Fruitful on the the last lap. Now Fruitful back into P3, but Davy, the championship leader, is now side by side with Fruitful, but Fruitful defends the position well, and now still is in P3. As it's raining heavier and heavier, and Jerry van Bussel is out of the Grand Prix. Yellow flags, and it's a safety car, and that surely means the entire field will box for intermediates as the rainy conditions are intensifying. Is this Black Box on the medium tires? Surely Black Box on the medium tires. Is he predicting the rain is going to stop and the track is going to dry up, or has he made a wrong move in the pit lane? What will Black Box do? Oh, he can't steer at all. Yes, he will head into the pit lane. No! So that means Burrell will start the next lap instead of Black Box. So he's promoted into P1 in the Williams. Then it's Fruitful, Davy, Julian side by side with Cameron, going for the move at the Lassour's hairpin as Cameron loses the rear of his Haas, and Julian into P4, being knocked out in Q1, now into P4 as he almost loses his car, and now trying to make a move on Davy, but Cameron in the Haas is trying to do the same then. Davy defending onto Lecombe. Will Julian go around the outside of the McLaren? No, he won't. So Davy still in P3, but the Haas of Cameron trying to make a move on Julian, but he can't as of yet. It's Bowl 1 second away from Fruitful in P2. Then it's Davy, Julian, Cameron once again side by side with Julian. Now going out the outside of the no-name corner, Julian holding on to 4th position. Davy trying to get slipstream as Milan has a DNF. No, coming out of Radion, and it's a safety car once again. Has to be awake to not lose a position to Davy. And Burrell has gone onto the power. He's not allowed to go any slower now, as Mika gets a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Ferenc. And Ferenc also a 5-second time penalty. But Burrell is on his way from Fruitful, from TFL. Davy, Julian behind. Pretty close to Davy, but not able to make a move, as Mika and Ferenc are still battling behind. When the intervals are closer and closer and closer, as Yüksel has retired from the race, as there's another safety car here at Spa-Francorchamps once again. Let's look behind with Fruitful and then Davy and then Julian once again. Trying to overtake Davy, not only on track but for the championship as well. As we start now after the 3rd safety car. It's Burrell who gets the clean exit from Fruitful. Julian trying to attack Davy into the Lassour's hairpin. Davy going wide and Julian going for the switchback, and it's Julian into P3. Julian overtaking Davy on track in the first corner at the first possible opportunity. But will someone head into the pit lane now? Burrell won't, Fruitful won't, Julian won't, and Davy won't, and I think the entire train continues on for another lap. Yagizan, yes, he heads into the pit lane. So Yagizan is gambling for the slick tires, and that might be a good or not so good decision. We'll see in a lap time, as Davy tried to get past Julian, but Julian keeping 3rd position. Now Davy though pushing his ERS in the slipstream of Julian. The Aston Martin trying to defend the inside. Davy getting some slipstream from Fruitful, the Red Bull in front. Will Davy go around the outside of the Aston Martin? No, but Julian goes wide. Can he cut back? No, he can't. Julian remains in P3. Can Yagizan take the lead here by pitting 1 lap early for the soft compound? That will be the question, or at least jump a lot of guys. Oh, let's look, he's jumping a lot of these cars. Can he go into the lead of the Belgium Grand Prix? He now makes his way out of the Lassour's hairpin. He is in P4, getting past Davy. Jackson in P4. By pitting early, the Turkish driver getting up to P4. And that is an awesome strategy call by the Turkish driver. But now Julian pushing for P2. Getting in the slipstream, now getting out of the slipstream and getting past Fruitful. So Julian into P2. Fruitful relegated down to P3. And Damiano and Steph are also battling for position. Steph getting past with the help of DRS. And Jars battling with Mika behind. Staying in front of Mika for now. Is this the prime opportunity for Burrell to win a Grand Prix now in TFL? Davy getting past Yagi-san, going wide. Davy once again relegated down to P5. I think that was a bit of a dive bomb from Davy, trying to get past Yagi-san. And Fruitful on the rear of Julian. Julian not having a lot of pace, it seems. And Fruitful pushing a bit of ERS to get close to Julian. Now pushing even more ERS and activating the DRS. And Julian knows it. He's through into P2. So Fruitful back into P2 as Cameron tries to go towards the inside of Davy. Davy gives him room. Cameron real Still close to Davy. Will Cameron make a move towards Bruxelles? He will go for it. He has the inside for Bruxelles, which gives him the outside for the no-name corner. Davy is still there, and Davy has been overtaken at a rather unconventional position, unconventional place. Can he make a move on Youngison? They're so close. Let's go to Julian and Fruitful. Julian wants to make a move on Fruitful. He's not pushing yet. Who is pushing though is Cameron on Yagizan. And Cameron has overtaken Yagizan. So Cameron up into P4. Yagizan knows that he has the time penalty, so he will be relegated down a few positions. Currently, Julian is driving in P2. Yagizan in P3 with the time penalties applied. But now, Yagizan being overtaken by Davy. Davy just using a little bit of ERS to get in front of Yagizan. Oh, now Cameron and Julian and Fruitful all battling here for the final podium position as Cameron almost loses his Haas. Now Fruitful has to defend from Julian. Julian staying behind for the DRS detection point as no! Cameron into the back of Julian and Julian into the back of Fruitful. Might there be damage for any of these drivers as Fruitful now into P3. Fruitful tries to defend. Oh no, there's a bit of contact between the Haas and the Red Bull. The Red Bull now behind has DRS on Julian and is able to make the move onto the Camel Straight. Julian on the inside. Oh, Fruitful holds back and lets Julian go. He brakes for the final time for the bus stop chicane. He exits the bus stop chicane now on the throttle and towards the line to win the Belgium Grand Prix. Borrell wins for the first time in TFL. It's Julian in P2 making up points in the championship on Davy. Then it's Jagizan in P3. Black Box in P4 without the time penalty, so that means Fruitful will get P5, Davy P6, Jars P7, Steph P8, Cameron P9, and then Damiano final points being position P10. P11 for Meneer van den Bergen, Robin in P12, and this Johnson, who's now braking for the final time for the bus stop chicane, going over the line in a few seconds to finish in P13.